Okay, who are my bakers out there? Show of hands. You're going to love some of these new products. And even if you're not a baker, you know, on those special occasions when you wish you were, just like Pampered Chef have products that make us look like good cooks, well, now they've got products that make us look like we can bake. Okay, so we've got these new cake baking pans. They are 4 to a set, and 1 box of your standard cake mix will fill all 4. They have the fill lines on here so you know exactly how much batter to put into each one. If you're a purist and you want to make your own cake batter, go for it. But again, if you're not, 1 box of cake mix will fill all 4 of these. They are non-stick, so the cake comes right out. You do not want to put these in the dishwasher or scratch them with metal or anything like that in order for them to last a good long time. So these are all 4. You can use them individually. If you've got kids and they want to make their own little cakes, they can do that. Or when they come out, you can make a 4-layer cake. And you can make one of those reveal cakes, you know, what's the baby or girl or boy? You slice into the cake to see if it's pink or blue on the inside. Or one of those other reveal cakes where you put 1 layer at the bottom, then the next 2 layers have kind of the center cut out of them, and you can fill them with M&Ms or Skittles or something, so when you cut into cake, they all come spilling out. That's the latest craze in the cake world, and now you can do that at home. You ever see on those shows that they can make the plates all really pretty with a drizzle of chocolate or some kind of glaze? I've tried to do that with a fork or a spoon. Doesn't always look so great. Now we have what's called the chocolate drizzler. You take this, it's made out of silicone, so it's heat safe. You fill it with your melted chocolate, you put this in, and you can just press and drizzle. So yeah, and I think it'd make a great gift for all the nurses in your life, okay, because it looks like a little syringe. And then we've got a cake decorating set. Comes in this nice little bag here. Let me show you what's included in here. If I can open it up. I don't have glasses on. I didn't think they looked as good in the film, but that means I can't really see all these little details. Anyway, you get 2 bags in here because we have 2 sizes of tips, a large and a small. When you open up one of the bags, this is what it looks like. It's got a little hook on it. I wasn't sure what that was for. Then Nancy Tashjian, the detail person, she read and said, hey, it's so that when you put this in the dishwasher, because your bags are dishwasher safe, you can flip them inside out and you can hook this onto the top rack of your dishwasher so it doesn't fall through. I also think it's good for when you're going to fill it. When you go to fill it, you flip it like this and you'll see it's nice and slick on the interior, so the frosting slips to the bottom almost on its own. The outside has a little bit of texture to it, and that's so it doesn't slip out of your hands when you're using it. So you go ahead and fill this up. They even give you a couple of Twix clips with it so that as you get the frosting in here, you can just slide it down with the Twix clips as you go. And then the tips fit in like so. This is the smaller bag. Use the darker bag. Fits the larger tips. You just put this on the inside of the bag, put the bag on, put this on the outside, you know, with whatever tip you would like to use. And so they've got 3 tips per bag. So these are the tips for the large bag. You can see those. These are flour tips, and this is just if you want like those frostings like those really funky cupcakes they have these days. Or these are the tips for the small one. Actually, the small one has a 4th tip for this, for like filling cupcakes, things like that. And then again, it all fits right back into this nice little tidy bag so that it doesn't take up a lot of storage in your kitchen and you don't lose any of the pieces or parts. Okay, so that's that. Oh, and even if you're not a baker, you're going to love this. I've already used it 3 or 4 times. How many of you like fresh whipped cream instead of Cool Whip? And I find this to be so much faster. Pampered Chef did research. They said this is the fastest way to make whipped cream. It's 3 times faster than using the beaters. And what I find is I have to find the beaters, put them in the thing, I put it in the whipped cream. If I start it off too fast because I'm anxious, I want to hurry to get my whipped cream done, then the cream is splatting out all over my backsplash, my counters and everything else. And then of course you have to clean it all up when you're done. And then you've got the bowl that you mix the cream in, and you gotta wash that all out. Well, this is 3 times as fast at whipping cream as the beaters are. And it's all in this nice container. You can also make butter out of this, or you can use it to whip eggs or egg whites, things like that. You can even use it for homemade salad dressings and things like that. So here's how it works. It's got a non-stick brick pad on the bottom, so it's going to stay put. It's got a line on it, which I tried to wash off because I thought it wasn't supposed to be there, and then I realized it was. That's the pour line for the whipped cream, okay? So it turns 1 cup of whipping cream into 2 cups of, whipping cream into whipped cream. Then you just add a little bit of powdered sugar and just a drop. I like just a hint of vanilla in there. If you're a measurer, go ahead and measure. I don't know how much you're supposed to put in. Okay, and then you just let the magic begin, okay? So you just take this, you put it in here, it's like a quarter turn, and then you just start doing this. That's it. And in about 30 seconds, can you see it's already turning into whipped cream? Look, it's not done. Oh, need a little bit more. Never mind. Yum. It's tasting good already. Now, when you're done, that thing on the bottom, that's the non-stick brick pad, it then becomes the lid. So if you don't eat all of this whipped cream at once, you just take the bottom, put it on the top, and stick it. Yeah. Nice, beautiful whipped cream. Oh my gosh. So delicious. Excuse me. Just putting that in my sink. So I've got some fresh strawberries in there and blueberries from blueberry picking. Just put the lid on, and it stores just like that in your refrigerator for whenever you want whipped cream. Now, don't you agree? This is faster than waiting for Cool Whip to thaw, and you know, no additives, no chemicals, just plain old whipping cream. Okay, so check back for one more video.